Hey, I'm Em.
I'm Mel.
And together we have decided to do a beach cleanup today because the ocean is something that we're both really passionate about. Me particularly in the creatures that dwell in the ocean and their relationship with us.
And I'm concerned with our impact on them, so plastic pollution spreading through the ocean and making everything really shit in there.
That's why we're here today. We thought that we'd just do a bit of a cleanup and give you guys some stats about the ocean and the creatures in the ocean and plastic consumption. Let's do it!
Right now, already, there's a truckload of plastic waste leaking into our ocean every single minute. By 2030, that's going to double to 2 truckloads per minute. And then by 2050, which is only I think 32 years away, that's going to quadruple to 4 truckloads per minute.
What a lot of people don't know is that our main oxygen source is the ocean and from the phytoplankton that live near the surface of the ocean. Plastic suffocates the ocean of its oxygen, so we're not just harming the planet, but also the animals, including ourselves. If we're talking about the future of the ocean, by 2048, we're looking at a fishless ocean.
Which makes the fact that by 2050, plastic's going to outweigh fish in our ocean far more believable.
Already 70% of the fish species alive in the ocean today are either exploited or completely depleted. And that's just because of our demand for the flesh of creatures that live in the ocean.
And if we're talking about plastics, there's 100,000 marine animals entangled every single year, and there's 1 million seabirds killed because of the plastic waste leakage problem every single year.
Fish for consumption are mostly caught by deep-sea trawlers in their own wild habitat. So nets are laid out on the ocean floor and an immeasurable amount of bycatch, including dolphins, turtles and sharks, are often dumped back into the ocean dead because they're not feasible for consumption. There aren't slaughterhouses for fish because the process of fishing actually suffocates them as they're being dragged out of their habitat. But there's also factory farming facilities, so fish are tanked, and most of the time they're swimming with little space amongst the dead bodies and feces of other fish. Plastic consumption and animal consumption by humans go hand in hand.
Like cutting out meat, yeah, it's a hard process when you start, but it's really, once you've done it, it's so easy to maintain. And bringing your own container or your own straw, or just refusing a plastic straw, and all of those things. Bring your own bottle. They're so easy to do, and you get a discount sometimes.
And there are so many groups that you can be part of. So, in Wollongong, we have Plastic Free Wollongong who do beach cleanups.
Yep.
We have Surf Rider who are connected with Plastic Free Wollongong, and they run lots of workshops and have lots of community events that educate the public. So if you really want to do something about your impact with plastics, with consumption of animal products, please just come along to some of these events.
And if you can't, if you really can't, just do it by yourself. That's better than doing nothing.
I'm Big M, and this is
Micro Mel. The end.
Thank you.